Whoa, what's poppin', Jimbos? If you want to buy a hoodie, t-shirt, or mug to support the Schemin and Dreamin cause, check out the merch link in the episode description and in our Instagram bio at Schemin and Dreamin Pod, or you could head on over to snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com.
And if you're interested on advertising on this show or our twin show, Two in the Cooler, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. And you can grow some inches on your penis.
Oh, it doesn't count.
Oh, yeah. So 1-0?
Yeah. That's 2-0.
2-0. Suck my dick, fat boy.
Welcome back to the Schemin and Dreamin Pod. Happy Pride Month to everybody. Go get you some.
Can we start that over?
What?
Can we do a different intro?
What?
You could do better than that.
What do you got against Pride Month?
Nothing. I just have
It
something.
sounds like it.
I just have something against how unfunny that fucking intro was.
I knew what your reaction would be, so now it's making it. You probably hate Burger King's upside down burgers now.
I just showed you that.
Yeah.
You said that's fucking stupid. They took a stupid stand, and I said it's the tops and the bottoms.
I did not say stupid stand. I said, wow, they really took a stand for what matters.
In other news, Justin Bieber ended racism.
Did he?
Yeah, he wore a shirt that said "End racism." Or racism's evil.
It's over.
Yep. So no more racism ever.
It is over. Wow.
And racism had a good run. It went from forever till 2022.
You think cavemen were racist?
Yeah, for sure.
They had to have been, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how, though? Like, I want to see their drawing.
Sometimes I feel like you're like 80% caveman, you know? Like your brain, it's like stuck in the cave somewhere.
I feel like... Yeah, I just proved your point. Being a caveman would be sweet.
Why?
There's nothing to do. You just go fucking hunt. That'd be badass, right?
Nah, it'd suck.
You'd be with the...
You go have to chase a woolly mammoth for a month. And then die of being cold.
Grit.
No, it would suck.
They'd put you on that Miami Heat roster.
This year?
Yeah.
They suck too.
Grit. You'd be picking the berries.
That had to be racist.
That's not racist.
What have you been doing? Have you been gambling a lot?
Not really. I gamble here and there. I toss a couple bucks in.
Really?
Yeah. Stone cold.
Well, you got anything today?
Yeah.
Okay. You gave me nothing. The fuck am I supposed to do with that?
He said, "Oh, it's a Saturday. I'll be more creative."
Yeah, the guy's just giving me one-word answers. It's
Dude,
like I'm a cop over here.
Dude, I haven't been up since 2 in the morning.
I don't care
This
about
isn't
how
a-
you spend your days when we're not here.
Went to bed at 12:30.
Yeah, boo-hoo. Andrew,
here.
call the ambulance.
I still be.
Can we DoorDash him some hamburger and french fries?
You could DoorDash alcohol now,
Really?
like hard liquor. How's that?
Like what? Have you used it?
No, I haven't fucking used it. I'm not DoorDashing, but I'm saying you could. I don't fucking know.
Why would I do that? I want to drink right now. It's 12:30 on a Saturday. I don't want that. Well, I could just DoorDash something harder, I guess.
Drink it for Pride Month.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It'd be homophobic to not.
How you celebrating Pride?
By drinking this beer right now? I don't know.
All right, Andrew, put this on pause. Let me shock in a beer or something to get back.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready too, Andrew. Just waiting on Faz.
We're on now?
Are we back?
Are we back? Are we back? Mm-hmm. Oh, we're back?
Wait, are we back?
Yeah, I don't know if we're back or not. Andrew hasn't said anything.
Andrew, say something.
I keep telling you, you're bad. All this is being cut. What?
No,
We're coming on my back? So Johnny Depp beat Amber Turd. What do you think of that?
It was a well-deserved win.
You think so?
It's crazy how she still gets $3 million for it. Or was she technically, what, -12?
I don't know. She had to pay her lawyers.
Yeah.
That's a good chunk.
He won $15 million, but she's appealing it, so it's going to go on forever.
Yeah. He's going to OD before all this shit is settled.
He might be dating that lawyer.
Nah, I don't
Camille?
think there's any proof of that. People just say things.
No, they asked her outside whether or not they were dating, and she did not answer. She laughed, though.
Yeah, because they're not dating.
That's like felt really middle school-esque. Like, do you like this girl? You don't answer, you just kind of laugh, piss your pants, walk away. Put the binder up, cover the erection.
What was I going to say? Oh, she's still in Aquaman, too. Amber Turd.
Didn't they cut her screen time?
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't even know she was in the first one, and I watched it.
It's hard to not know that because that movie's like 3 hours long.
The movie sucked.
It wasn't that bad. King, I've seen way worse. You're preaching to the wrong person about movies sucking.
Yeah, I don't just watch shitty movies. I did watch Wild West.
Wild Wild West with Adam Sandler.
Will Smith.
Oh, yeah, that movie sucks.
That movie wasn't good.
Well,
I didn't understand.
Did you know that he turned down The Matrix for that movie? I'm serious.
That's bad. He fumbled the bag hard.
Yeah. I mean, Will Smith has some real shit movies.
Yeah, he was okay in the movie.
Dude, that fucking After Earth movie with Jaden Smith, that movie was really bad.
Yeah.
Collateral Beauty is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Gemini Man, I haven't seen it. But
the trailer just looked awful.
the trailer made it seem like that could possibly be the worst movie of all time.
Yeah, I can't even bring myself to watch that one.
Yeah, I'd rather see family members shower than watch it.
I watched this one movie with Tracy Morgan and Bruce Willis once.
What movie?
It was Cop Out.
Yeah, I've seen Cop
That movie
Out.
sucked,
That
too.
movie was not good.
Though he did all that shit just for them to fuck it up in the end. The movie sucked.
Tracy Morgan was good in 30 Rock, though.
Yeah, I love Tracy Morgan. He's great. I like Bruce Willis, too. Even though he's in some shit movies. He can't act anymore. He's got some disease.
So he can't act?
It's like something with his face or his like voice or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Why can't he still be in movies?
He had to retire. Well, he's old as shit, first off. And the second thing is he has a disease. So, like, why would he want to work? You know? He's man off.
Fuck it. Throw him in a movie. Give him the bag. Give him 20 mil. Brett Favre came back twice.
I watched
Bruce Willis will come back. I'll go on record to say that.
the last Die Hard movie was really bad, too.
He'll be back.
The PG-13 one. Yeah, that movie sucked. Dude, I think they crashed a truck into a jet at one point in that movie. It was wild. Not as bad as Fast and Furious going to space, but
Close.
But I haven't been watching anything really bad lately. Like I said, I tried to watch Sinister. Did I talk about that? I tried to watch Sinister 2.
Good or no?
No, so the first Sinister was good. And then I was at Jeremy's and I was like, let's watch a horror movie.
How
And
high were you on a scale of like 1 to Snoop?
when I was picking the movie?
Picking and watching. We'll go.
Picking, I was dead sober. During, I was getting there. And third, I was about...
Like a Rogan level?
No, I was higher than that. But so we turned it on, and like it was like the single mom, you know, 2 sons. One's weird as shit, and one's not. And it was the second Sinister. So we didn't even know there was a second one.
What'd the weird kid dress like?
You know, just like
Trench coat?
no, it was like fucking button ups and shit.
Oh.
Like he was like a fancy weird kid.
Oh.
Like comb over hair.
Like a Norman Bates?
Yeah, so I didn't make it very far into this movie until we turned on Batman, but
How do you get high and watch horror movies?
easily.
Really?
Dude, I can't finish a horror movie if I'm sober.
I feel like you might be a sociopath or something.
Dude, it's hilarious. Like, if they're so low budget.
The
And,
low budget ones, I guess.
yeah, the acting is awful. And so this movie came in hot with a 15% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
And, like, one of the first scenes of this movie, it's the mom and the 2 sons walking around this store. And this guy is following her. Like, he's dressed like Joe from You. Like, with the hat and the fucking jacket and shit. And he's, like, following her around. And it's super noticeable. And she starts to notice it. And then he starts chasing her. And she's, like, throwing shit down in the store, like, to stop him. And then the security guard just goes like that. And the guy just stops. Then he's like, I'll get you next time. And then, like, she drove away. And then we turned it off.
I wonder if he ever got her.
No, I don't know. I couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to it.
Is that like his only role in the movie?
I have no idea. That was the farthest I made it. Then we turned on Batman.
Still haven't seen the new Batman. My girlfriend's never seen any Batmans.
It's fantastic. The new one's really good. I love Batman Begins. I liked all of them.
They're all good.
The fucking Batman Forever and the Batman and Robin suck.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is what's his name, Mr. Freeze?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
It wasn't great. I remember being really young and watching the one with who was it, with Ivy?
Yeah, that's that one.
Oh yeah, that one sucked. Even when I was a kid, I went, can we change the channel? Can we put golf
Uma
on?
Thurman was the fucking Poison Ivy in that. She's in Pulp Fiction.
I only watched one scene in Pulp Fiction.
Are you serious?
I walked into the room as they're like molesting that black guy,
Yeah.
and then he kills him, and then I walked out of the room.
Yeah, that movie's great.
It's kind of stunned.
That's one of the best parts of the. That's probably the best part of the movie. One of them.
I mean, he just like quickly rebounded. It
John
seemed
Travolta was in it.
yeah, that's another reason why.
I really want to see his Scientology movie. It's called like Battlefield Earth or
Is
something.
it going to be in
Yeah.
theaters?
No, it came out like early 2000s. It was in theaters, I think, right?
I don't know anything about John Travolta.
His son died in a bathtub. Now you know something.
Yeah. He's aging like shit. He's aging like straight milk.
Dude, you gotta see this movie. Battlefield Earth.
Just pull up a trailer. Pull up a trailer.
I'll show you the picture of it.
You want to watch it?
Yeah,
You want to skip the Bandits game and watch this movie?
It's based on the book by L. Ron Hubbard.
Come on. That looks tremendous.
On a scale of 1 to 100, guess the Rotten Tomato score.
All right, so I'm not going to guess very high. I'm going to guess... I don't want to go too low. I was going to guess 9, but
Okay.
I'm going to go 13.
It's a 3. And the Metacritic is like people.
Did it win
Body.
any awards?
Besides being the worst movie ever, it was a 29. It was like a $50 million flop in the box office.
God damn.
So Metacritic is like people that have seen the movie rate out of 100.
Yeah.
So you want to guess the audience score?
9.
It is 9 on the dot.
Back, baby.
Good shit, King.
All right, let's fire up FanDuel. I'm hot now.
Speaking of Scientology, I kind of want to see a new Top Gun movie.
I fucking hate Tom Cruise.
What about Miles Teller?
I hate Tom Cruise. I can't watch it.
Really? Tom Cruise is in. I've only seen a couple movies.
How do you play like a badass in every movie and you're like 5'3"?
Oh, but Jerry Maguire was a good movie.
Never seen it.
Cuba Gooding Jr. won an Oscar for
I
it.
watched Jack Reacher. The movie sucked.
Yeah, I watched the first one, and the second one I made it like 20 minutes on.
There's no way Tom Cruise is beating people up.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
They made a Jack Reacher TV show. But it's not Tom Cruise. It's Thad from Blue Mountain State.
I was about to say it had to be a big dude. In the books, Jack Reacher was like 6'4".
I don't know. I can't read.
It was read to me.
So your mom sat you down and read you Jack Reacher?
Yeah. Well, I was weird about it.
It's such a weird fucking choice for a book for a mom to read her son.
You gotta keep your kids entertained.
I guess.
I was entertained. Do you think McElroy wins it all?
Who?
McElroy for golf?
Yeah.
It's going on right now, and I don't know anything about it, so it seems like the perfect time to bet.
Oh, did you watch Josh Allen do the golf thing?
Yeah, he carried Pat Mahomes. I don't
think
care
so?
what anyone says.
Aaron Rodgers is really fucking good at golf.
Yeah. He didn't speak, though.
No, he was just there to
Kind
play
of
golf, I guess.
Kind of an off dude.
He's a super weird guy.
Yeah. Slightly autistic.
I watched their
Yes.
fucking one of their interviews, and they're like, "What was your favorite video game growing up?"
Uh-huh.
Aaron Rodgers said like one of the old baseball games or football games,
Mm-hmm.
and Mahomes said I think he said like Madden or GTA or something.
Yeah.
And then Josh Allen said, man, and they were like, and Aaron Rodgers was like, I don't think Tom's ever played a video game before, and Tom Brady didn't say anything, and Josh Allen's like, yeah, he probably don't get Wi-Fi in caves back then.
Allen was burning him.
Yeah.
Best trash talker. He almost killed the fan, too. The one rolled on the green, though.
Yeah, that's true. He's a king.
He hit it perfectly. I would take a bullet for Josh Allen.
He looked incredible, too.
He did look good.
He's never looked bad. He's obviously the biggest of them, too.
Yeah.
He's huge.
Why was Brady trying to call him fat?
Oh. Pat Mahomes is the fatter one.
I agree. Well, he's going to be a father of 2 now.
Yeah, I know. He's done for.
She's pregnant again. That was
perfect timing, though. Because, like, so Tyreek Hill, good receiver, loved breaking kids' arms.
Yes.
And Pat Mahomes just had his second kid. So it's perfect timing for him to have a kid.
You think that's why they traded Tyreek Hill?
I don't know. I kind of feel like his son didn't respect him enough. Do you ever listen to the audio?
No.
Dude, I listened to the audio.
Of Tyreek Hill. I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about
you're saying his
Pat
infant child didn't respect him enough.
Yeah. He's just mad because he's 5'6".
You think so?
Yeah.
Could be the nose ring.
The nose ring's a bad
I
look.
feel like a lot of people that have like those nose rings are typically angry people.
You either like to be beaten or you beat up children.
Yeah.
There's not a whole
Tupac
lot.
had a nose ring. And he got beat up though.
Dead.
Yeah, he got shot. Shot!
Wait, did he really?
How do you think he died? Do you think he had a...
You think I was being serious?
I hope not.
It was after the Mike Tyson fight. You being dead serious?
Like the one in The Hangover?
Come on. Come on. What the fuck is this? You had me questioning if I like actually knew for a second.
Who?
Andrew, what do I do here? Like, what do I... Like,
What, Iron Mike?
how do I respond to this? He's
Like Tyson Nuggets?
Where are we going with here?
I don't know. You're saying things. You know who Tupac was. I'm confused. I'm just as confused as you are.
He was in love with Jada Pinkett Smith.
We should write a movie. What do you think we should do? What do you want to make it about?
Like a porn movie?
Either any kind.
Because that'd be easier to direct.
There's
than
either
write.
porns or documentary.
All right, so Jill's our star.
Okay. What's our situation? What's she walking into?
Dollar General.
Okay, so we have our female porn star, and she's walking to Dollar General, and then what?
Needs milk for her babies.
Need mommy milk babies.
Doesn't have money.
Okay. So she fucks the dollar store manager?
Yeah, she's going to have to, like, milk something. Or, like, the milk's empty and she fills it up and they have sex and it's a big thing.
Like, she lactates the milk?
Yes. Or she produces the milk for the Dollar General.
So you want a woman to walk into a Dollar General knowing she doesn't have money, but she needs to lactate and needs milk.
So that she
she's
gets
gonna fill
money
up a
from the
gallon.
Dollar General and that's her job.
So her job is to go get milk to the Dollar General?
I'm the only one with ideas here.
No, I'm just...
What's your idea?
I was just hoping the guy would have a cock ring.
He can.
Yeah, that's all I was looking for.
But what if it's just... That's her job. She supplies milk for the Northeast region. And
So she's supplying a whole chain.
it grows to that.
Well, she lactates
It's a
very
movie.
often.
It's a movie.
It's a porn movie,
We're filling
There's
3
no part
hours.
twos, really.
We're filling 3 hours. And it's just the guy cucking
Oh,
her.
this is going to be a 3-hour film?
Yep. He cucks her for 2.5 hours, and then she catches him, and then reports him to the police.
So
How's
it's
that?
A half an hour of her reporting him to the police.
Yeah.
And 3 hours of her cucking a Dollar Tree man.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me that's not a hit.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Andrew, would you watch all 3 hours?
Maybe not in one sitting.
What about, would you like, if you saw the title and we worded it right, would you not tune in?
What are you gonna go? What's the title?
Mommy milked
Mommy-
in Dollar General?
Mommy milkers for $1? How's that?
Honestly, I would not watch that.
God damn it.
I was like, I wanted to
There's
play along,
no
but I was like,
fucking chance you wouldn't watch it.
That just took me by surprise.
See, like, I don't know if I really want to watch. I don't know if we can make this because I don't know if I want to watch someone.
Okay.
Milked.
God damn it. Now I got to stick with the lactate idea.
You gotta stick with the one
A
thing
man-
I just said I didn't really like.
A man has sex with a cow.
I think I've sent you that video before.
Yes. They produce. They have a kid.
Okay.
Half lady, half cow.
Okay. And the
Then
cow
we
lady
start-
gets fucked.
Then we start the movie.
So that's all like Star Wars like script before. It just gives you you read the backstory before
Yeah.
the movie. Okay.
Yeah, we're giving some lore.
Now we'll drop the prelude after the first video.
More like pre-cum. Alright.
What's your idea?
I'm thinking we get a gang of motorcycle like people. Like a motorcycle gang.
A club, not
Yeah,
a gang.
club, whatever. And then they it's like West Side Story kinda.
Okay.
But like they're fighting like these greasy Italian dudes, but then they start fucking the greasy Italian dudes' wives. It's just a huge orgy for 5 hours. What do you think?
Are the greasy Italian dudes, who are they banging?
They're getting cocked.
Love it.
But it's really confusing because everyone's wearing leather. Like everybody.
People are in the leather.
Like everybody. Like
There's
the
a full
couches are
section.
leather. Like everything is leather pretty much.
I can get down with that.
And we can call it slobby leather. What do you think?
That I'd watch.
Yeah, see, there you go.
You'd watch a 5-hour movie, not a 3.
Again, not necessarily in one sitting. But yeah, I'd go back to it.
It's gonna get weird though.
So's mine.
yours,
Yours starts weird.
yeah. Yours starts with a cow-woman hybrid.
She's got to put money
Well,
on
it
the
leads
table.
into her milking, getting milked.
She milks herself.
She milks herself.
She gets cucked.
Oh, it's like a solo thing?
Yeah, she gets cucked for 2.5 hours. Like I said, she reports them to the police.
Yeah, that takes about a half hour. Like, are we gonna watch her sit down and do paperwork?
Yes. How funny would that be?
I mean, it would suck. Like, I guess people could just exit out of the last half hour.
It's a rom-com.
It doesn't. It seems like a drama. Seems like a horror drama.
That's a straight rom-com.
I don't think anything's gonna be funny about a woman being born as half a cow and then doing paperwork after cucking somebody.
She's not cucking someone.
Yes, she is. You said she's cucking the dollar.
The Dollar General guy's cucking her.
What? That makes less sense.
Figure it out.
Andrew, where are you on this? Are you anywhere?
I remember you saying that
He was
the Dollar
cucking.
Store General was the one doing the cucking, but I don't understand how. You did say
You said that
was the
she
case.
was gonna be milking herself. I thought that would be like the sexual thing that would be.
But this was before the. You got to remember. I don't know if you forgot about this, but there's a half
Concussions.
woman, half cow hybrid
Yeah.
in this movie. This was all before that.
It's a prelude.
Jesus fucking Christ!
We're going to make so much money.
I feel like whatever we have, we shouldn't put into this because we're just gonna lose it all.
You know the other idea, though.
Yeah, obviously we don't want anybody to take it.
Double-sided ketchup and mustard bottles.
No,
I
was thinking about the scorpions.
The scorpions are a good idea, too. I mean, either
I
one
feel
of
like
these
the ketchup and mustard idea is very problematic in itself.
Who's ever taken the idea and ran with it?
I guess
Nobody, because
you.
it's dumb.
Yeah, it's-
Sorry.
How
I mean,
is
I
it
think
dumb?
that's a
How is a
stupid
double-sided ketchup?
It's like putting peanut butter and jelly in the same fucking canister.
You could do that, too. That's
No,
a
it
lot
would
of money.
be bad.
People
It would work.
People would buy it.
People did buy it. That was the thing.
What, the peanut butter and jelly?
See?
Smucker's made it.
You unoriginal hack.
Well, yeah, you don't see it in stores anymore, so it must have not ended well.
You could do it.
It could flop like how it did previously.
It could. You got to take a gamble, though.
I feel like the ketchup and mustard thing is the same thing
I
as...
feel like it's going to pop off. I'm going to trademark it, and then someone's going to infringe on the trademark or the patent,
Okay.
And then we're just going to retire off that.
I just don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if I wouldn't buy it.
Can you see people buying it?
Like racist, like fat men down south.
That's
If that's a market.
that's all. What's that? Or sorry, the shot seller. That's like 60% of down south. Two of the fattest cities in the U.S. are located in Texas.
Dude, Houston was actually at one point the fattest city in the entire world.
Yeah, you know what was second? Austin, Texas.
Really?
Yeah. It's like fake Texas, but yeah, Austin was second. Some big boys down there.
Really? Would you go there?
What, Austin or Houston?
Yeah.
Maybe not in the summer, because if it's like the fattest...
I hear the strip clubs are great in Houston, though, from James Harden.
Dude, if it's the fattest city in America, it's going to smell.
Who's the fattest city in the world? I can't believe OKC's not the fattest.
Yeah. Somewhere in Arizona, too.
No, Arizona, you're sweating all the time.
Same in Texas.
Yeah, that's true.
Good Mexican food, too. Keep eating that up. That's going to bind you up.
That's fucked up.
What?
You just forgot about the Alamo. You're going to bring up Mexicans in Texas and not talk about the Alamo?
I'll forget about 9/11 before I forget about the Alamo.
Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What are you going to say?
Nothing.
You had something on your mind.
Mm-mm. There's nothing on this mind ever.
Same.
Where would you, if you could go, did you know you get paid to live in Alaska? I just found that out.
Really?
You get paid like $2,000.
A year?
Yeah.
They do like, there's a couple places you get paid, like somewhere in Iowa.
Really?
Yeah. There's actually a place in Switzerland. I'm pretty sure is it Switzerland or Sweden?
I don't know.
One of the two in the mountains, they pay you $25,000.
Really?
Have to live there for 3 years.
You just get paid to live in Alaska by living there. Like yearly.
It's like some stipend or something like that, right? It's like living on like a reservation.
Dude, this doesn't have to be racist. You don't have to bring up the Trail of Tears.
Where do I go from this?
Dude, he's got your number today.
You're like, what are you talking about?
Dude, he's fighting against a tired man.
It's not fighting.
He's fighting against a tired man. Tired, I'm weak.
Ding, ding, ding. Did you hear that? Ben's tired. I wish we could get people to like walk in here with like a cake and shit for every time you say you're tired. Like we could get male like nude men coming in. What do you think?
Pride Month.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You think I would have said women?
I was hoping you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't for a reason. It's Pride Month, you bigot.
I'm not a bigot during Pride Month. Fire up your grinder.
You fire up yours. Let me see it.
You know what? In honor of Pride
Shout out
Month,
Grinder.
let's download the app.
For what? Dude, you realize that my profile is... I'm going to be signed into my profile still, and it's still Evan.
I'll change my picture to someone then. I'll change it to like your cousin John or something. He's of age now.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you would have done it regardless. It's a thing.
Done what?
Like, change the picture of John, even if he wasn't.
Would have been funnier. He would have been okay with it.
He wouldn't have cared.
He would
wouldn't
not
like,
have cared.
Been like, send him over. It's like how you would show me your dick and balls every time you called me.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
You were curious.
I mean, I know basic. I could draw your dick from memory now.
But I feel like if I
just gotta be shriveled up
if I
and angry.
didn't show you my dick and balls, I feel like it would have been weird. You know what I mean? After a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Pride Month.
It is Pride Month. Shout out Pride.
Happy Pride Month.
You going to the parade?
What parade?
I don't know if there is one.
There usually is.
You want to go?
Yeah. What's going on right now? Does that make us bigots?
We are bigots.
Shit. The Bandits win the championship?
Bandits in 3.
Did they lose the first game?
No, it's game 1.
This is game 1? I thought this was game 2.
No, game 2 is next weekend.
Ah.
I can't name a player on the team.
John Tavares coaches.
Yeah, I know. Whose house?
It's Steinhaus. Obviously.
Is he still playing? He's still kicking it?
Definitely not. Guy was like 40 years old when I was young.
That dude was a fucking sniper, though.
Yeah.
Had 5 goals one game I wanted to.
He was giving Chris Kyle a run for his money.
Can't beat Chris Kyle.
Well, yeah, I guess most of the people we play against are white.
Yeah, and they're not.
They're not kids.
Yeah, I'm about to say they're not. They're over the age of 9.
Yeah.
Fuck Chris Kyle.
I didn't even see that movie.
I
American Sniper.
mean, Mark Wahlberg did his thing.
I don't know. That was Bradley Cooper.
Oh, my bad. I would just assume that's.
You're thinking of that fucking
Yeah.
what was that one movie? Oh, God, I can't remember when it was like him and that
Lone Survivor.
Yeah, I
That's
saw
what
that
I'm thinking
movie.
of.
Everyone cried at that movie. I was just sitting there. I was like, all right.
Yeah, this is all right.
Yeah.
Movie's like a 6.2 out of 10.
I've been watching Stranger Things, the new
Okay.
season. It's really good. And the guy with glasses in the season, he like hangs out with the mom, Winona Ryder, the whole time, and he's like looks like a pedophile. And I just found out on TikTok that he was the guy from the other guys that would go, Arnold Palmer alert! Arnold Palmer alert! He's like, you are gonna make love to my wife. It's the same guy. It's so fucking funny.
Check it out. Stranger Things good?
Yeah, it's really good.
What's it about?
It's about have you seen the first season?
No, I haven't seen any of it.
Oh, so the first I'll tell you about the first season because this is now I'm like balls
I heard
deep
there's
in
like
it.
aliens and shit or something
Dude,
like that.
so what happened was so these kids, one friend goes missing
Okay.
and the mom has like a breakdown and she's like a single mom with 2 kids. And these kids are young. They're like, elementary, like 5th or 6th grade or something like that. And one of their friends goes missing. They're like nerdy little fucking kids, like play Dungeons and Dragons and like all this shit. It's like in the 80s or 70s or 80s. And they find this girl that escaped from like this like mental institution kind of thing.
Okay.
And she has like powers. And there was a gate that opened from like hell.
Okay.
She called it the Upside Down. It's like a world underneath our world. And there's like demons and shit that come from the gate. And
Okay.
their friend got caught in the gate, basically.
Did they get him out?
You're gonna have to watch, King.
Wait, what season did the friend get in the gate?
The first one.
They're still trying to get him out?
No. It resolved in the first season.
Oh, I was about to say 3 seasons of that.
No.
Dragging it.
No. They settled like everything in one season.
I just
pretty
assumed
much.
it was like that Mel Gibson movie.
Braveheart?
No, what is it? Circles or some shit? Signs.
No, it's not like that. Not really like that at all.
That's why I didn't watch it.
No, it's not like that. It's good. It's really good. It's definitely worth watching.
All right.
Yeah, I've been watching that. Watching Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I haven't watched a Star Wars since like the OGs.
Like the prequels with Natalie Portman.
Yeah, like Natalie. Fuck.
Like the old ones, like
Yeah,
the
like,
70s.
yeah, like the old ones.
The new trilogy that came out. I watched. The first one was good. The second one was like one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Do they bounce back?
No, the third one was basically them like trying to make up for how bad the second one was, but it just dug themselves into a hole, like a real big hole. It was really shit.
Yeah, I just didn't want to ruin how I thought of the OGs.
Yeah, the second movie in the trilogy was like 3 hours and like 20 minutes long.
That's fucking too long.
And
me.
I was the first row in the theater when I saw it. I was like this the whole time, and I was just like, this fucking sucks. Like, this movie sucks. I hate
just
where
slowly put your head down.
Yeah. There's a scene, I don't care if I spoil it, but Princess Leia,
Okay.
she like died on the ship. Like, the ship completely blew up. And she flies like this, like fucking, like, you know how they have them in funerals?
Yeah.
Like, flies across space, like no helmet on, nothing, eyes closed, and just lands safely in her ship, like the other, like, main character ship. And I was like, that was the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that sounds fucking absolutely dumb. What would you give it out of 10?
It's on the shitty movie scale. I'm giving it like a 4 or 5.
Beat Addison Rae's?
Addison Rae's movies in the negatives.
You gave it like a 0.2, I think?
No, it's in the negatives. It's -3. It's so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna
The biggest thing about that movie also, I never touched on this part, So then the end, you know that her and the main guy are gonna end up back together, and she like realizes it at her prom or whatever that she wants to be with him, and he just didn't go. He was with his horses. He worked on a farm. Yeah, I never mentioned that, but she was like, "I'm gonna go with him," and she like runs out of prom, and he just comes in on a horse, and then they just kiss, and the movie is pretty much over.
Good ending.
Like, was he waiting outside the school for with the horse?
Yeah. Or did he just show up?
I don't know. It was so weird. Like, I wonder what his plan was.
That'd be even weirder if he was just sitting out there with a fucking Clydesdale.
Well, that's exactly what happened.
Dude, that sounds fucking terrible.
Just watch the movie, King.
I don't think I could bring myself
You
to
can.
watching it.
You can.
How long is it?
Like an hour. Like a half.
Dude, that sounds... I'd have to be, like, either hammered or on something.
I was dead sober.
That makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Why?
I was like, oh, Ass and Raisin a movie, and I watched it. And I was like, this isn't
She's
good.
not even that hot.
No, I didn't watch it for her looks. I wanted to see how she
making
was.
Sure. Yeah, that's fucking... I don't know how you do it.
Grit. Very gritty.
True Grit?
Yeah, it's gritty.
True Grit trumps all?
Who? Donald?
See?
Is Charles Barkley the funniest man alive right now?
Yeah, he's got to be in the top 5.
I love the videos of him on Twitter going around where it's like, fuck. It was like the Pistons playing like the Celtics in Mexico. And at the halftime report, the Celtics were up like 30. And he goes, I think they're going to go out there and build the wall so that Pistons don't have to come back here. They've seen enough of our basketball.
I love him talking about San Antonio's woman.
I didn't see that one.
He'll just be like, not much to do in San Antonio. A lot of big women. And then it just cut to commercial.
Where he goes, I got 2 words for you. CP3, playing against Steve Nash. And then they're like, Charles, that's 5 words. And he goes, all right, fine. CP3 and Nash. And they're like, Charles, that's still 2 words.
Or when Ernie Johnson wasn't, he wasn't there that day, and he goes, "Yeah, Ernie's storming the Capitol."
He was talking about he was like, "Oh, I hate playing against defenders that'll bang you down low. I hate when guys are banging up out against you down low." Shaq's just fucking like in tears.
Like the one dude.
He's like, "Oh, come on."
He's doing a basketball shootout versus Ernie, and Ernie hit it, and he goes, "Hey, Ernie. What's closed on Sundays?" and went to bank it and just missed the rim by a mile. Oh, he's fucking great.
He's better than Draymond.
Like basketball wise?
Yeah. All
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not close.
No, it's not. If you put Draymond on like the Pistons, he's just
a Pistons player.
just darker pigmentation Josh Giddey.
No, Josh Giddey's a better scorer.
Yeah, but
Josh Giddey got snubbed though.
He
He
did
should have
get
been on the
snubbed.
all-rookie team.
Oh yeah, you should have been on the first team.
Yeah.
He was a triple double machine.
Yeah. He got snubbed.
Plus 1,700 for him to get a triple double.
Did
Throw it in on parlay.
do it?
No. I love betting on the Thunder.
So
though.
who's gonna be your team when LeBron's?
Kings?
Okay.
Sacramento Kings.
That sounds awful.
That's like my other favorite team.
That's miserable.
I've always been a Kings fan because of Boogie
Really?
and Tyreek Evans. Yeah, I've always rooted for the Kings.
I like Tyreek Evans too. R.I.P.
One of the best rookie seasons in history
Michael Carter Williams better.
for one game.
No, he had a great rookie season.
Dude, this might be the Kings' year. They pick 4th in the draft.
Yeah, they're gonna take some shitty European player that they're gonna cut after.
They
2
just
years.
need a big.
I thought they had Bagley.
He's on the Pistons.
Why?
He got traded.
Why?
Dude, it's so fucking tough. We fire our coach every season. Every year they fire their coach.
Yeah, obviously.
It's brutal.
It's not the organization's fault.
They made D-Wade retire.
Yeah.
He said he retired because he played the Kings and they were too fast. Speed kills, baby.
I
Slow.
saw that Trae Young interview with JJ Redick,
Mhm.
and they're like, he was like, my first game on the Pelicans is the game you nutmegged me in. And Trae Young was like, yeah. He's like, I just saw a chance. And then JJ Rex's like, yeah, I didn't feel like running back on defense. And so I just tried to follow you. He goes, and then you put it through my legs. And I was like, you know what? This is it. I'm about to be done.
He was doing that for a while that year.
Trae Young?
Yeah, he nutmegged everyone.
Yeah.
He tried to do it to like a Morris brother, I think, and
Yeah, he pushed him.
yeah.
But he did do it successfully.
Are the Morris brothers fake tough?
They just, yeah, they are.
They beat up who is it?
Jokic beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
They didn't even play again.
You don't want to fuck with Jokic's brothers. They're MMA fighters.
Really?
Yeah.
They're terrifying human beings.
Their Twitter account doesn't even have a picture. It's just the egg emoji. And one of their only tweets was, it's like they made
At
it.
the Morris, bro.
Yeah.
At the Morris.
Like pull up, send location.
I think Jokic 100% deserved the MVP. Not even close.
Yeah, if it was him or Luka. I thought Luka was deserving too.
I think he deserved it more than Luka. Luka had more help than Jokic did.
Not really all year.
Brunson is better than any player that played for the Nuggets all year.
Oh, fuck. No, not Bones.
Bones was a rookie.
Bones Highland, baby.
No, Jalen Brunson's better than Bones Highland also.
Don't diss Bones. Nuggets were okay.
I had
though.
Bones Highland on my fucking fantasy basketball team.
Aaron Gordon's like really
No, he's
average.
bad.
Really average.
Bad.
2 good dunk contests.
Yeah, he should have won one of them.
Yeah, he probably should have won them both.
That one year where he sat down in the air was crazy.
Yeah, that was the best dunk contest of all time. At least
Zach
in my
LaVine
life.
would just dunk it from like.
He did
far
the same dunk fucking Aaron Gordon did twice in a row.
Yeah. He had no like originality in his dunks. I felt
No, it
like
was-
they were cool and he's an athletic freak, but like
Like he deserved to win, like through the legs from the free
he's
throw
going
line.
Lakers.
I know.
He was really bad at the end of the year. For the Bulls.
He's still better than pretty much anyone we got.
Really bad though.
Put him on.
Like one of the worst players I think in the playoffs for
The
them.
Lakers aren't trading Russ either.
No, they're gonna keep him. It's
Sweet.
just gonna be ball hog city. Zach LaVine does not pass.
I know.
LeBron loves having the ball in his hands, and Westbrook is also the same way.
You know who I'm gonna fire bets on all year?
Zach LaVine and Westbrook.
Just the team.
Why? Why do you keep doing this to yourself?
Fucking, I hate watching Lakers play because they'll go down 10 and I'll be like, all right, here's 50 on Lakers money line,
Yeah.
and it's gone immediately.
Yeah, they'll go down. As soon as you click send, they're down 25.
But then they make a run, you double down,
Yep.
and they just crush your heart.
Yeah, they lose by 13 in the end.
They're fucking so bad.
Yeah. Couldn't play defense. They're all old.
Can't shoot either.
Can't shoot.
You
Levine
can't-
can shoot.
Yeah, but without Levine, if you can't play defense, you're old as shit and you can't shoot threes. You're not
Levine
gonna win
also
games.
can't defend.
Just throw them on. They'll figure it out.
He's got one knee.
No centers on the team.
Yeah. Well, LeBron doesn't do well with centers.
AD should be a center.
He's not a center.
doesn't wanna
He's
be.
not a center. He's too soft.
Dude, he is so soft.
Imagine him having to guard Joel.
His Ruffles chips fucking suck too. Did you see?
What flavor are they? I've never tried them.
It's like cheddar jalapeno.
Ugh.
Dude, during the pandemic when it first started, when like everything was selling off shelves, those were still sitting there.
Well, yeah.
All the other chips were gone.
So, AD or Westbrook, if you could get rid of one.
Westbrook, just fucking ship him out.
Send him to China.
Because he still plays like he's athletic and he can barely dunk.
Yeah, he just misses layups.
And dunks, and he shoots over the backboard.
No, he's got a good jump shot.
I think, and NBA players are so much better shooters than me, but I think if me and Westbrook shot 100 threes, I think I would beat him by hitting 13.
What is Westbrook versus Max Strauss?
Max Strauss.
Max Strauss ass.
He hit the big shot to put him down 1. That 3 was tough.
No, it got taken away.
No, I'm talking the one he hit. He hit like some fadeaway.
He's so bad.
I'm a Max Strauss guy.
I'm not.
His heel was not in the line, by the way.
I don't think so either, but he's still bad.
He's okay.
They need to lock him in a gym, make him hit 100 threes, and then cut him after.
He's okay.
No, he's not. He's bad.
He's a good shooter.
The only good thing about him being a shooter is that he's white, so he can go get an AR. That's the only way he'd be a good shooter.
He'd get approved for one too, pretty quick.
Oh yeah. If he had mental breakdown, he'd still get approved for one.
And you know what would happen too? If he used it, he wouldn't go to jail, or he would go to jail, but he'd be alive.
Yeah, he would definitely be alive. That's for sure. The Yankees are really good for you.
I'm not a huge baseball
They
guy.
won 13-0 yesterday.
I saw that. I bet on them once this year, and it didn't hit.
They're really fucking good.
Didn't know Aaron Hicks doesn't play anymore.
Aaron Hicks is like probably the worst player by far on the team and maybe in baseball.
I bet on him to have 3 hits.
He hasn't had. I don't know if he's had 3 hits all year. He's really bad.
It didn't hit. Everything else hit.
I'm gonna pull up his stats right now. Actually,
You want to know a weird fact?
what?
Gas right now in California is higher than it was in I Am Legend. There's your weird fact of the day.
Aaron Hicks is actually hitting 217. I thought it was way worse.
I feel like he must have been on a bender or a heater or something.
So Yankees got Joey Gallo, who's hitting 177. Higashioka, who's hitting 154.
Who?
Can't see his first name. He's their catcher. And then Aaron Hicks is hitting 217.
Judge is killing it.
Yeah, Judge just hit a home run again today. The first pitch of the game.
Garrett Cole doing anything?
He almost threw a perfect game yesterday.
But like throughout the whole season,
Yeah, he's
been okay.
He's very good.
Because he went downhill for a while.
He's really good.
It's probably because Trevor Bauer got suspended. They got their beef.
Do you think that's
But they were
unwarranted suspension? Because Trevor Bauer thinks so. Trevor Bauer thinks him being suspended and Deshaun Watson being suspended are both lies for the media.
I mean,
Did you read about what he did,
who?
Bauer?
No, I saw the Watson thing from his attorney.
I'll read you Trevor Bauer. He's a piece of shit.
I don't really know what happened, but when the team suspends you, you're probably guilty.
Suspended for 2 years. They play 162 games in a season.
Well, I know, like, even when the team didn't have to suspend him, they had him sit out for a couple months to figure out what was going on.
On June 30th, 2021, Bauer is under investigation for alleged assault of a San Diego woman in May. The woman was granted a restraining order against him, and then she had been physically and sexually assaulted by him on 2 separate occasions. And that Bauer had sodomized her without consent, punched her in the face, and choked her until she was unconscious. She went to the emergency room where injuries were examined by and met with several detectives. Then on bobblehead night, the news came out for Trevor Bauer.
God damn.
Yep.
He'll put on a Cowboys jersey next year.
And then he said that he had sexual contact with his accuser, but they were consensual, and the accuser sent him a text message requesting that he inflict pain upon her.
It's a weird request.
He did not testify.
Did it come out that she actually texted him that?
No. And, yeah. So, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, fuck Trevor Bauer.
Yeah, he's actually had...
He's the most overrated player in baseball. I'll say
yeah,
that.
his career ERA is 3.7.
Yeah, but he makes so much money. I looked at his win-losses, and they're not great. He goes like 15-10.
And then another lady said that he beat the shit out of her in 2017 and received death threats from him. He denied that, and then an Ohio woman also came forward. Alleged abuse during his time with the Guardians.
Like I said, he'll play for the Cowboys next year.
And you root for him.
Stay on the Cowboys. You gotta.
King, fuck the Cowboys.
Don't diss.
You're a Cowboys fan, a Lakers fan, and a Yankees fan.
I'm a Sacramento Kings fan too. That washes all.
No, it doesn't, because if the Kings were playing the Lakers in the postseason next year, who are you rooting for?
Did we trade back for Bagley?
No.
Then the Lakers.
Yeah, exactly. All right, what if they did have Bagley?
Give me the Kings.
No, you wouldn't. You would 100,000% root for the Lakers.
I would bet on the Kings in that series.
This is not betting. This is with your heart.
It'd be tough.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck yourself.
It'd
You're a
be a coin
Lakers
flip.
Kings. You're a Lakers fan. A fucking.
But I'm a Bills fan before a Cowboys fan.
barely.
Not barely.
You root for the Cowboys to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could avenge.
No, it's not for those reasons. It's because you like Dak Prescott and Zeke.
I don't
Zeke
like
sucks. I fucking hate Zeke.
Zeke is terrible.
I hope he gets into a non-fatal car accident where he can't play football again.
Pollard's better.
Fuck that guy.
What do you got against Zeke?
I drafted him in the Guillotine League 2 years ago. He had he had 3 touchdowns for the whole season, and 2 of them came in the same game where I benched him and I got removed from the Guillotine League that same week. I made it to week fucking I was in the top 5 with him as my first round pick.
Shouldn't have fucking drafted Zeke. Could have told you that.
No, you wanted Zeke.
I know.
You wanted to trade with me to get Zeke.
Well, I finished in second in that league. Back-to-back years.
And Miles Sanders, too. He's one of the worst football players in the world.
Miles Sanders might be the worst.
I hope him and Zeke become best friends. They're both in the car accident. That's non-fatal. They both can't play football again.
Who else for fantasy you hate?
I hate those 2. I hate, I kind of hate DJ Moore.
I don't know if he's good or not.
Yeah, because he will play a full game and they have 1 catch for 67 yards and a touchdown. That's it.
I hate Eric Ebron.
I don't like Eric Ebron either.
He needed to get me not even a full point. He needed to get me 0.4 points.
Well, I mean, it's on the rest of the league for dropping Hawkinson.
0.4 points.
You kept Hawkinson on the bench.
And I said, oh, shit, you guys let me get Hawk. Picked him up, didn't start him. 1 catch for 4 yards. Would have won by a point.
Yep.
For 0.9 points, I would have won.
Ebron did nothing.
So Eric Ebron's the worst. Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley sucks. I took him on the Falcons, so I thought he was going to have a comeback year.
Your brother drafted that team for me and took Todd Gurley in the 3rd round.
Yeah, I didn't take him that early.
We had a good Matt Ryan and Todd Gurley duo.
Who else do I hate?
He took Matt Ryan over Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, another player I fucking hate is Juju. So
he's terrible.
Dude, let me take it back here. So 2 years ago, same year as Zeke. I'm in a different league. I just won this league. So this is the year after I won.
All right.
I take Barkley, 1st round, tears his ACL. And it was during that 1 week he was healthy. He had an awful fucking game against the Steelers. And Juju Smith had 3 touchdowns in that game against the Giants. And then he didn't catch another touchdown for the rest of the year, and I lost by 80. It was the biggest blowout I've ever been in fantasy. And Barkley had 40 yards, I think. I was on 1 catch, and he had negative rushing yards. And then he tore his ACL the next week. So I fucking hate Barkley.
I could top that, the Juju story. I had Juju in Monday Night Football against the Bengals going, right? Mm-hmm. I'm tied.
Was that the year he dropped Montez?
I'm tied.
Uh-huh.
No, I think it was it 2 years ago? Last year?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm tied going into this game, right? Just Juju left. I'm all he has to do is catch 1 ball. 1 catch for 5 yards, half-point PPR, fumbled it, lost the game.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Juju sucks.
My dad told me this story, though. He's done this, fantasy baseball league forever. And the 1 year, his buddy calls him. And there's this one pitcher who's having, a Cy Young type season, pitching his ass off for the Angels. And he calls my dad. He goes, yo, I just got, I forgot his name. He's like, I'm so hyped. I'm going to lock up first place now. And the next day, that pitcher got in a car accident and died.
The jinx is in.
Literally the next day.
It's the fucking jinx.
But what do? Do you drop him?
You got to keep him on the team.
I feel would that be disrespectful to drop him?
Keep him on the team.
Oh, there goes a roster spot.
You start him.
Len Bias,
Yeah,
biggest bust in NBA history.
Yeah, by default.
Yeah, easily.
Sam Bowie's up there.
He scored more career points than Len Bias.
Yeah, but who'd Len Bias go over in the draft?
Let me look it up.
Or who was picked second? Wasn't he the first pick?
He was. To the Celtics. Who are going to win the NBA Finals in 4 this year.
Len Bias is the only person that cocaine's ever killed.
Actually, Len Bias went second overall.
Who went third?
Brad Daughtry went first to the Celtics. Not bad pick.
Who went third? Cavs. Cavs took Daughtry, right?
Yeah. Chris Washburn went third, and then
Okay.
Chuck Person went fourth. Chuck Person's not bad.
It's still a better pick than fucking Washburn.
Well, let me see. So,
I'd rather have an open roster spot than a dude with the last name Washburn.
Well, in his rookie season, in his first game, he scored 16 points. Len Bias put up 0.
What about a second game?
So there wasn't a second game. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, so he had tendonitis in his knee, which led to a kidney infection. So this draft is cursed. But then he ended up coming back, and he played 2 seasons with the Warriors, and he averaged 4 points and 3 rebounds.
Bust. Better
Well-
pick. You got an open roster spot,
Well, I mean, like, with Len Bias, you wasted a draft pick.
but you save money.
Would you rather have a really good player, like take a chance at a first-round pick, or would you rather save money?
Save money than Chris Washburn.
Chris Washburn didn't make that much, though.
You're still making a decent amount of money for the third overall pick.
So would you rather have a player that dies and save money, or would you rather have
Or
your second overall pick?
Or, no, I'm saying I would rather have a player that dies
Well,
than,
what if they don't want
than
Washburn?
a really bad player.
Well, Washburn and Len Bias played 2 different positions anyway. So maybe they wouldn't even have taken Washburn.
Maybe. Still a bust.
Well, we won't know because they didn't have their pick. Who they were taking. Because they lost their draft pick.
We're arguing about 2 different things.
Well, you're just wrong because, like, they're 2 different players.
I don't know who they would have picked.
So, the next small forward that was taken, Len Bias was a small forward, was Chuck Person.
But I'm saying that's not as bad as like a 2-3 of like the person gets taken after.
So would you
than
rather-
Sam Bowie and Jordan?
So would you rather take Len Bias, the small forward, or Chuck Person, the small forward?
I'd rather take Chuck Person.
Okay.
But we don't know what they would have drafted.
They would have taken Chuck Person because that's the same position, and it was 2 picks later.
Okay.
Any closing thoughts?
No. We're arguing 2 different things.
You're just wrong.
I'm saying that's not a bigger draft bust than taking Sam Bowie before Jordan. Or
It is
Greg.
a bigger draft bust.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Because not like the dude after him like was good. If the dude after him was
The
Chuck Person,
Trailblazers didn't take Michael Jordan because they had Clyde Drexler.
could have put
and they needed a center.
Could have put Drexler and Jordan.
Or you could have just taken a center that you thought would be really good.
But the player after was
If you
better
don't need
than
a
the player
shooting guard, Why
before.
would you take a shooting guard?
The player
you're
after was
taking
better
a
than the
risk-
player before.
Dude, Michael Jordan was in college for 4 years. Why would you take another shooting guard that's old in the first round when you could take a center that's young that you need?
So you would have picked Sam Bowie?
Probably, if I needed a center, I would take the number 1 center prospect.
You
Yes.
just take the best player available.
You don't know if he's the best player available because he played 4 years in North Carolina and had 1 good year.
You take the best player available in the
Or
draft.
you take the position you need.